is my account? Yes, unlikely time. You're only interested in one thing. Killing my affair. The Pathfinder can't kill, it's locked, closed off, and there's nowhere for her to run. So the problem is, how would be the safest time? That's when she challenged me? All this time before you've been challenged by Pearl. So I never told you that Maya's hiding place was you. No! No! Don't say that! You're saying that I, Dahlia Hawthorne, was played for a fool by that little whelp? Maya Fey killed herself, isn't it obvious? Sorry, but no. It would have been impossible for her to jump into the Eagle River. This was the only avenue of escape open to Maya. The only way that Maya could disappear from the inner temple. I don't believe you. Stupid little girl like Nat who has never been out in the real world. You could have ever given her such a brilliant idea. Well... Mia? Mia Fey. It's been a long time. Well, it's true. It was. Yes. You're something else. But what? What are you doing there? There. Tell me something, Dahlia. I want you to think back to that night one more time. You had just cornered Maya in the inner temple's garden. And then, in the final moments of the fight, you lost consciousness. I was stabbed by Maya's Fey. Actually, Maya lost consciousness at the same time as you. You did? Not terribly surprising, it's the training hall. That's when Maya decided she needed help. So she channeled me. She explained in a memo the situation to her. She asked me what I thought she should do. She did not. I can't believe it. Of course, I didn't have all the details. One thing was perfectly clear. And that was... You that you couldn't be around... 3? Wait, what do you mean? It's race against time, so I wrote down 2 things that Maya had to do. Tell Dahlia Hawthorne as soon as possible, and lock herself in the sacred cavern until help arrived. So it was Maya who put that lock in there. Yes, but why did you order her to do those 2 things? If she hadn't done it, Dahlia Hawthorne would have been challenged by someone else. By one Pearl Fey. Pearls? Yes, Pearl didn't probably understand the plan, so all she was going to do was follow her mother, Morgan Fey's instructions. If she had succeeded in channeling Dahlia Hawthorne's spirit... That's it. Once this is over, Morgan's definitely getting both life penalty, and if she doesn't, she'll definitely be What was I trying to say? still couldn't work out what I was trying to say. If she had succeeded in channeling Dahlia Hawthorne's spirit, things would have turned out very badly for him, hardly. So that's how it was. Dahlia Hawthorne would have used the body of Pearl to kill Maya at all costs. Yes, it certainly sounds like that was the intent all along. How dare you? I won't forget this. Why not just admit it, Dahlia Hawthorne? Your little plan was nothing but big failure. Yes, another failure to add to the pile of shame, you say? What do you mean by another? Think about it, Dahlia. Remember all your past crimes? Not a single one of them was a success. They all ended in failure. What? How dare you! 11 years ago. The fake kidnapping. Your very first crime. Okay, and then that $2 million diamond, however. After Terry Falls escaped and went to meet with Valerie Hawthorne, the case was closed. Shut your mouth, that wasn't my fault. It was because of a stupid overthrown prisoner and that weakling of a policewoman. And then, 1 year later, you tried to kill me. Well, I'm still alive, but... you wound up killing someone else. As a result, you were sentenced to death. It's one stupid move after another for you, but it's no longer funny. You wipe that smug, happy-go-lucky smile off your face. And now this. You've messed up again. You let Maya stay asleep, even though she was right there in front of you. You spinster! Supposed to kill my prey like a sly would. Don't you've gone to spike here to jerk the guilt of her. Unbeknownst to death. True. I think you finally understand now, your whole point. You'll never defeat me. What? What did you say? Whether you're alive, dead, or somewhere in between, you'll never defeat me. As long as I'm around, your destiny is for all eternity. I remember what you said earlier in the trial. You said there was no way to punish you, because you were already dead. What about it? Then you said, even when the body dies, the spirit, the ego, lives on forever. That's very true, Dahlia, and that's exactly the punishment you'll never be able to escape from. For all of eternity, you'll have to remain the Dahlia Hawthorne, a miserable, pathetic, weak creature who can never win at anything. And for you, there's no escaping that, no hope for freedom. What should be banished for? Should be expelled from the crime examining technique. Then you were executed, and now a bridge that once stretched out in front of you has burnt to a crisp. You're wrong. It can't be. How could I lose to the likes of you? It no longer matters. I don't care whether you win or lose anymore. Please come out of Maya's body right now. I'm not ready. Not ready. Go. Nick, sis. Now then, I assume you're the real Iris? Yes, I just rescued me a sacred cavern. I must say, you and your twin sister are indeed identical from what I can see. In any case, it appears that everything is finally cleared up. Mr. Godolph, what happened to Dahlia Hawthorne? Ask me, Your Honor. It looks like she went back to how she came from. Seems that Misty Faye wasn't the only victim of this crime. Maya Faye, as well as young Pearl Faye, were also victims of this wicked and selfish plan. Yes, Your Honor. The tragedy of Medium Valley has finally come to an end, it seems. It will be best for everyone if no further attempt is made to channel that spirit again. Your Honor. Yes, what is it? About this whole spirit medium thing. It's almost weird how comfortable you seem to be with the concept now. Well, to be frank, my younger brother is quite judgmental. He often criticizes me for not studying hard enough. That's why I made a concerted effort to study up on the Quran channeling technique. Hey, isn't that a New Year's issue of Occult? I've seen quite a few things in my many years on the bench. In all that time, I finally learned this one thing. Each case is different and takes place in its own world, if you will. In order to fully understand that world, first we have to immerse ourselves into it completely. And that's where my brother and I used to differ. At any rate, it's time to pass judgment in the case of Iris of Hazakura Temple.
Objection!
You're a little too fast for that gavel. What do you mean by that, Mr. Goodall? It's trial. There's no reason. That's what he means. What? Right. Remember what Miss Evil Spirit said in the testimony? Huh? Dahlia's testimony? Just as Dahlia Hawthorne was about to attack Maya, she was stopped and killed by someone. Yes, that's right. The person that was ultimately killed was the spirit medium that killed Dahlia. At least Darman, you know, Mr. Steve, but who killed her? We still don't know who did it. Unless someone else is found guilty, the accused is still on trial. We can't let her walk until there's evidence that proves her innocence. No way. But this court isn't prepared for any further testimony. The prosecution is ready to call our final witness. Final witness? This one would clear up the whole mystery. The mystery of who killed Misty Faye. Indeed. It's really alright, Mr. Prosecutor? Of course it's alright, Madam Attorney. Very well then, who is this final witness? It's obvious, there's only one person who saw the whole event and will put the final dagger in this case. Someone who saw the murder take place? The very person who saw mother killed in front of her own eyes. You mean Maya? She can't testify after what she's just been through. We need to find the truth. The prosecution called Maya Faye to the witness. Very well, but first we'll take a brief recess. We'll have to wait for Miss Faye to recover before summoning her. Once we receive the doctor's permission, we'll proceed with the trial. Hey, Tran, I've got something to say to you, so listen up. What is it? I don't think much of you as a lawyer. It's always the same. You somehow manage to just squeak by without even feigning understanding the case. Some beautiful woman always asks me to save you. You've got some nerve, but that's not going to happen this time. This time, you're gonna have to do this by yourself. That's enough. This court is now in recess. February 10th, 2:56 p.m. District Court. Truly sorry about everything. You were working so hard to defend me, but I was missing all day. We didn't even have a chance to talk. She's right. I met Iris at the training hall yesterday. They switched places and Iris was inside the sacred cavern. I need to at least be in the defendant's box today to move you on. Well, it wasn't your fault. You were locked up this whole time. Something more important than that, no. I have to ask you. Why did you help your sister out as much as you did? Huh? I tried to get help at the Sacred Cavern yesterday. You wouldn't have spent an entire day locked up in there. My sister, I felt sorry for her. She was abandoned by... God, I just skipped it. Yes, but it was the same for you too, wasn't it? Yes, but at least I had Sister Bikini. It was like a mother to me. Only Dahlia had come with me to the Hazakura Temple. Dahlia was always so smart, so strong. She never complained about things. That's why I promised her that I'd help her. Are you talking about the fake kidnapping case 11 years ago? Yes, I wanted to be useful to her in some way. But, as usual, I was too cowardly. At the last minute, I ran away. Because of that, Dahlia's stepsister, Valerie, ended up... That was the case that wounded Mia so badly. But things didn't end there, of course. Some people suspected that my sister was involved in the murder. Some people? Does this mean... Yes, two defense attorneys. Mia Fey and Diego Armando. The poisoned Mr. Armando, who was getting too close to knowing the truth. Dahlia even tried to kill the person who had unknowingly hid the poison for her. You. That's right. Iris, there's one more thing that I have to ask you. Yes? On the night of the murder, the person that cleaned up the corpse of the victim, at least Donham, was it really you? Yes, it was me. That night after I rang the lights out bell, I went back to my room. Around 10:30 I received a call on my cell phone. There's a problem, come to the inner temple right away. I got on the snowmobile and headed for the inner temple, but... The path to the inner temple was cut off, right? Exactly. Murder weapon was a staff. Yes, that's right. I brought the body back to Hazakura Temple in the snowmobile. Why? Why did you alter the body? I didn't want anyone to know that the staff was a murder weapon. I didn't want to leave anything that would lead back to Misty Fane. I dressed in a robe and stabbed her with the Shichishito. I wanted to blow off the staff's blade and left the legs on the ground. Iris, just tell me one last thing. Tell me the name of the person that called your cell phone the real killer. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I can't do it. I can't say who did it. I see. Defendant! Yes? The judge is calling you. He wants to see you in his chambers. He has some questions about Dahlia Hawthorne. Alright. Oh, then I'll see you. Something I want to tell you. Oh, okay. What she wants to tell me? So it's true. Iris cooperated with the real killer, maybe even from the very beginning. Phoenix? Mia! How's Raya doing? Physically, I'm not worried. She'll recover completely. But emotionally, she's been hurt very badly by this case. I see. Don't mean she's learned to at least Donnie really was. Yes, so I went to the medical office and talked to her. Told her everything I knew. Why? Maya is stronger than you think. I knew she could take it, all of it. What do you mean by that? I want you to figure that answer out by yourself. The trial is about to restart. The real killer. Do you know who it is yet? Iris wouldn't tell me who called it. Still, I think that just maybe I know who it was. That night, the victim was killed in the garden of the inner temple. The the criminal wasn't just there by accident, which means the killer knew of Dahlia's plan from the very beginning. Even more so, that victim was moved to the Hazakura temple side by pendulum. In other words, the criminal couldn't cross the bridge. Finally, it's almost time to bring this case to an end. What exactly did Maya see anyway? And who was it that actually killed Misty Faye? Whoever it was, I have to prove it. Me, all by myself. Now then, before we proceed any further, I'm going to announce the results of the test we have performed earlier. Tests? Yes, tests. On the bloody dagger that was found stuck in the pine tree. Oh yeah, that. I forgot about it. That's the weapon that Maya Faye used when she followed the victim. So what are the results? Was it the victim's blood? Due to time constraints, a full test wasn't possible. However, there's one thing we can say with certainty. The blood that was on this dagger was not the victim's blood. That is all. Now then, let's just start this trial. That wasn't Misty's blood on the dagger. And whose was it? I'm sure both the defense and the prosecution know this, but this trial is rapidly coming to a close. Both sides will need to show some firm evidence with their claims. I understand, Jonah. The witness is dangerously weak, physically speaking, so let's finish this quickly. Agreed. Very well, please bring in the last witness. Witness, please tell us your name and profession. My profession is... I'm the assistant manager of Right and Code Law Offices. Oh yeah. According to a magazine I have here, you're a spirit medium with a crime channeling technique. I'm frightened. The Faye clan, I don't want any more to do with it. Oh my, the pain in the Faye bloodline, of course it must be unbearable. Very well, now then, Miss Faye. Well, yeah. She had to experience her mother dying, and then learned that her aunt was intending to stitch her up for it. When the event occurred, you were in the garden of the inner temple, and you witnessed the moment of Miss Ellie Storningham's murder. Is this correct?
Objection!
Chain up this instant. Your mother was killed right in front of your eyes. There's nothing you can do to change that fact. And there's something you can do. You finish this. You've been watching the whole thing, right? You've seen the witnesses come out and you've seen us squeeze the truth out of them. Now it's your turn. Let's see your testimony. On night of the crime, what exactly did you see happen? Witness, if you please. Yes, Your Honor. Passing through the garden on the way to a spare trap from the suddenly someone struck me over the head. I stumbled and ended up against a stone lantern. I think I screamed help, and then something warm splashed over me. That's when I lost consciousness. So you were struck on the head? Suppose it must have been the staff. Maya, the person who hit you. It was Dahlia Hawthorne, wasn't it? I'm sorry, Nick. I couldn't see. I don't know who it was. Maya, think hard. Sorry, Nick, but I really couldn't. Can't say it was an especially good night for young ladies to be walking around alone. Seems that it would be hard to determine the criminal with your testimony alone. Very well then, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination. Maya, hang in there. She didn't look well at all. Who else was on the temple side that night? Well, Sister Bikini, of course, but I remember her saying that I was going to come in here as well. On the day after the incident, Edgeworth met Bikini at Hazakura's temple. That means she couldn't be criminal. So then, did Iris actually come later like she said? Well, I seems confused. Probably because she's so tired. No, I'm sure I didn't see her. She must have come while I was preparing for the training. Who did it? Who hit you? Well, I didn't see who it was. I was hit from behind. You didn't see the person. But after that, your attacker was intense. In that case, how could you not see who it was? Let me think for a second. I'm sorry, I just can't remember. I'm really having a hard time. What should I do? It's so hard now. Come on, Maya. This isn't making sense. Why didn't you see this person? Well, let me think. Oh yeah, that's right. It's dark, that's it. It was dark. I'll print out too much Maya endurance. God damn it. ceremony to that effect as well. It was dark in the garden on the night of the crime. Which is why she didn't see the attack. Or maybe she was trying to hide something, but I guess not. Judging by the testimony thus far, the identity of the attacker was most likely the spirit that was channeled by Anise Donham. Dahlia Hawthorne. Very well, please continue with your testimony. That means the blood is hers.
Objection! Hold it!
What happened afterwards? My attacker was in front of me, blocking off my escape. You think? After getting hit like that, I was in a state of panic. There were only two things going on in my mind at the time. Well, now, this is beginning to get interesting. So what are the two things going around in your mind? My name is Maya Fey. 1 + 1 = 2. You see, for some crazy reason, I was afraid I was going to lose my memory. That's odd considering my life was in danger, but that's how it was. That's not odd at all. Your actions are understandable given the circumstances. Yeah, it's annoying when your memory pulls a blank. I can attest to that. No time. Oh yeah, exiled. That's what I was thinking of. Morgan likely to be getting exiled if she doesn't get a life sentence after this. So what did you do then? Something warm up. That was probably blood then. You think you screamed, but you're not sure. Listen, I was a complete wreck. It was dark and I couldn't see my attacker. Or that man, a woman, a girl, and a child, I had no idea. I was scared of my wits. Believe me, my dear, I'm certain I would have soiled my robes. Too much information, Your Honor. Still can't believe. Now for a short time I'd forgotten how to say exiled. God, I swear you could do a full blooper reel with the amount of times I slur if I was in an anime. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I screamed. I thought that was my last hope. Wait a minute, Maya. What's this my last hope stuff? What do you mean by your last hope? No, that's what you said. You said my last hope. Huh? What? I said what? Look, you were facing an attacker that you couldn't see and you screamed, right? You screamed, help me. Yeah, but you testified that you screamed that because you thought it was your last hope. Oh, well, you know, that's like, what do you call it when that happens? Maya's not doing so well up now. Oh yeah, oh, that's right. I remember now. I was facing my attacker, but that's not who I was screaming at. What did you just say? Yeah, that's right. It was the person behind my attacker that I was yelling at. That's who I was screaming to for help. Ah! What was it now? I messed up. I didn't mean to let that slip out. Huh? Witness, are you absolutely sure of what you're saying? Behind the attacker there was another person? I am, well, I meant to keep that part a secret. What have I done? Yeah. Takes a ton of pressure to make it done. That's what I always say. A ton of pressure. You're gonna call the law. You can't make things up or try to hide things in this chamber. Witness, the information you just presented is vital to the case. I want you to add it to your testimony. You don't mean, was it? I didn't know it at the time, but I think it was probably blood. She's saying that's when Miss Donnie, who was channeling Dahlia, stabbed in the back by the killer? At that moment I was paralyzed with just sitting there in the snow. Got blood gone and everything around me. And I lost consciousness.
Hold it!
So what happened next? I don't remember. How will you say? You don't even remember that? No? I haven't got any idea. I really don't know what happened at all. That's too bad. I've tried side by side with Maya for 2 years now. Tell me to try right side with how she acts. I don't know. What's been said, she's hiding something. A man? Who was this man? Well, you see, I couldn't see. You couldn't see? You used this excuse twice now. Well, you know, lantern light isn't very bright. Lantern light, did you say? There's a big stone lantern in the garden. They always light it up when the acolyte is there for training. Hey! You know what they say, under the lantern darkness reigns? So I could see the person that was further away, but not my attacker, who was closer. Plus, there weren't any other light sources in the garden at the time. You think your screen's been on... Yeah. Let's see. Oh. I can see man now by attack by line with stone lantern.
Objection!
Yeah. I did see him. Man behind.
Objection!
Ah. So there was a man standing behind your attacker? Yeah. That man, he's the killer. He stabbed her from behind. He's the one who killed Elise Donnan. Otherwise known as Misty Faye, your mother. The killer? Maya. You know who killed your mother, don't you? What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright? To be frank, Donna, I think she's shocked and quite confused. That's why she hasn't noticed a huge problem with her testimony. Huh? What do you mean? What problem? Maya, undeniable crime. That stone lantern was our commission. Huh? What? It's true. There was no light anywhere in the garden that night. No! Order! Order in the court! Mr. Gold, explain this. Add the pureness of milk, the perfect clear darkness of coffee, stir. That is the witness's mind right now. A cup of cafe au lait. Cafe au lait? Is that even legal? Mr. Child's words and milk and you had a spoon. Yeah, I'm a spoon? I'm no spoony barda, have you know? You must notice it too, right? This witness's may not stay this silent, so I have to understand why she'll make a little mistake like that. Sorry, but that's not going to cut it. What did you say? If there truly was no light in the garden, then there's a fatal contradiction in the witness's last bit of testimony. May I? Recall the witness's statement about her attacker. She said that she didn't know if it was a man or a woman, and as though her child. And yet, the witness could describe a person that was standing behind her attacker, and she quite clearly described him as a man. In other words, that would have to mean that Maya actually saw a missing person, despite being so dark that she couldn't see the face of her own attacker. Order! 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 What in the world does all this mean? Mr. Wright, are you saying Miss Faye saw the real killer under pitch black conditions? Right. Do you have any idea what you're proposing? How could she have seen in the dark? There were no other light sources. There are some things that you can only see in the dark, Mr. Godo. Maya, you did see the killer was in the dark. And now you're trying to cover him. Cover? For the man that killed her mother? Only one conclusion I can draw from this. You know who this man is. Please, Nick, I don't know anything. Please, I'm picking you. Your dog a good game, Tribe. Let's see if you can walk the walk. It was pitch black, so what can you even see? You're calling your blood. No, Nick. Please, stop. Maya's dead son protecting this guy. The man who murdered Maya's long-lost mother. But I can't let him get away with it. I'm a lawyer, an officer of the court. I'm here to find the truth. All right, Mr. Wright. Time to show us what you've got. Because it was pitch black, Miss Faye was able to recognize the killer easily. I'm sure the court would like to see for itself how this is possible, yes? What? But how do you propose to show us something like that? It's easy. We just need to recreate the conditions of that night. Conditions? Your Honor, the defense takes the request that all lights in this courtroom be turned off. This is... but it can't be! That was a nice bit of deduction. Try. Well, everyone, this is the man Maya saw on the night of the murder. Order! 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 Prosecutor Goda, what is the meaning of this? Surely you must be shocked to hear yourself accused of such a thing. Why aren't you denying it? Your Honor, you asked the wrong person. What do you mean by that? If you got a question, ask the witness. That's one of my rules. Well, Maya, how about it? What you saw at night? Was it 3 glowing red lights? Well, witness, answer the question. You're wrong. I never saw that. Maya! I thought the person on someone was a man for a totally different reason. What? Witness, Mr. White, Stop your chattering, Your Honor. Chattering? If it's worth asking, ask the witness. That's one of my rules. Alright. Well then, let's continue the testimony. Please tell us how you knew the killer was a man. Yes, Your Honor. I didn't realize until after I woke up, but... The killer. I swear, apart from the original Phoenix Wright, Justice for and Trials and Tribulations, I've always had Maya kidnapped in the final trial. I came to us just lying on the chimney hole floor. By the time I got back to the garden, the place had totally changed. The torches were lit and the body was gone. Must be because Skoda reminds her of Diego. He was Mia's partner. As such, she'd feel like she was betraying Mia by giving him away. Since the person did all that work alone, I just assumed there was a man. So it was after the crime took place that the witness came to think the killer was a man? Yes, that's right. I'm sorry, Your Honor. No need to apologize, as Mr. Godo said, you're utterly exhausted. It's only natural that you'd be a little confused. Also, if you consider the situation you described, it doesn't seem too much of a stretch to assume the culprit was a man. So you lost consciousness when you were in the garden, is that right? Yes, I think that when the victim was stabbed. So then the person that carried you in the temple could only have been the killer. Right. So the killer carried mine between the temple. Naturally, the killer must have done it, right? Yes, I think. But why would the killer tamper with the crime scene like that? It must be something that the killer desperately wanted to hide. I don't know. Looks like you don't have enough confidence. You need to gather some information first again. The torches were lit. Yes, also noticed that the whole scene had changed. You say, well, the killer who lit the torches, who else could be? The killer probably lit them since it'd be impossible to do any cover-up work in the dark. However, if that's true, there's one thing that still bothers me. Why did the killer go to the effort of moving the body? It's true, it's hard to see how that would be of any advantage to a killer. The only one who would gain anything from that would be the only person that was at the inner temple, mine. Very well, let me hear some more condition. So you're saying the killer cleaned up the snow? Not. Snow was removed in an unnatural looking rectangular shape around the lantern. Some long shovels around the inner temple, but no one really heavy, which I would use. Not fair indeed, this killer. Why not would anyone want to take snow away? There's one thing I can think of. Can you see that a lot of the victims' blood sprayed onto the snow? Yeah, the area collapsed and ended up being splattered. In other words, the killer's purpose was to hide the bloody snow. I think that's the most reasonable explanation. Perhaps. However, there's something that's bothering me. The killer just went and hide the snow with blood on it. There's no need to remove that amount. Well, just the snow that was stained with blood. So you're saying that you never saw it, right? Yes. But earlier, you very clearly stated that you saw a man behind your attack. Yeah, I'm sorry. There are some men who are not sure, moving the body by pendulum. Literally, you might not want to go there on. Yes, I felt like the killer was hiding the evidence for my sake. What? Hiding it for you? Everyone knew that I was the only one at the inner temple that night. It's just Bikini had come back and looked at the garden. We have thought that you had done it. No, she definitely would have thought so. And you're saying that's why the killer cleaned up the crime scene to make it look like nothing had happened? Yes, I'm sure. Well, that's certainly an important piece of information. I want you to add that to your testimony. I think that's why I said you were careful in the way as well.
Objection!
The body of Lee Stoning was carried all the way to Hazuko Temple's courtyard. Then, at the garden, the real scene of the crime, the snow that we suspect was covered up in blood was scooped up and removed It's reasonable to believe all this was done in an attempt to hide the true crime scene. However, there's still one matter that seems somewhat odd. Oh? And what would that be? You must have figured it out by now, Miss Gora. It's the message written in blood on the lantern. It was written very clearly on the white stone lantern. Maya. If the killer was so motivated to protect Maya from suspicion, then why didn't they wipe the blue line off the lantern? You're right. Order! Put Mr. Right! Isn't it the fact that the killer was trying to cover up the crime scene? Indeed, but it doesn't make too much sense to move the body in the snow and not wipe off the most incriminating thing of all. But if that's the case, do you have an explanation for the killer's mysterious behavior? Why would this killer move the body and remove all the snow? But then leave the bloody writing on the land. I don't know what the killer's plan was, but it's the fact that the killer left drawing on the lantern. Must be a reason for it. Oh then, Mr. White, let's hear your opinion. The killer didn't know. Prosecutor Godo, early in this trial, once you eliminated the impossible, whatever remains must be true. Maybe you're not as dumb as I thought. The real killer wanted to disguise the fact that I found the clue. If that's the case, they wouldn't have left the bloody writing on the stone lantern on purpose. Therefore, it must mean they didn't notice it. But that doesn't make any sense. The torches were lit and everything. There's no way any normal person would miss something as glaring as that. You're right. There is no way any normal person would. What? What are you trying to say, Mr. Wright? There's only one person involved in this incident who could have missed seeing the bloody writing altogether. And who would that be?
Take that!
Mr. Gono, this is what you said yesterday. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. You can't see everything? Is that correct, Mr. Gono? This lantern was submitted as evidence, seems to me. I would like, of course, to think back to the moment it was first presented. Mr. Godo, just a minute. There are certain colors you can't see, correct? You can't see red on the white background, can you? That's right, we went through this once before, during the poisoning case at CBN. You could see the coffee on the white apron. You couldn't see the ketchup because it was red. Strange. In a black and white photo, those letters would have appeared black to me. I wonder, why am I the only one who can't see them? So then, Mr. Goda, are you admitting it? Are you admitting that you can't see the red writing on the lantern? Hey, Gramps. Didn't you know? That's the reason why I don't like to drink red tea. I can't believe it. Prosecutor Godo is a murderer. He's not gonna lie. I'm trying to figure it out. Mr. Godo, the defense at this time formally accused you. You are the murderer of Miss Elise Donim, also known as Mr. Tate. Hard to believe this may be true, however, once again,